Hi everyone, it's Alyssa from SharpCloud, and today we're going to look at a case study that centers on using SharpCloud for product and technology road mapping. Meet Ava. Ava is Vice President of Innovation at Dulson, a fictional technology company. Today, Dulson is on track to deliver a valuable, innovative portfolio of products over the next 10 years, but that wasn't always the case. Let's look back a couple of years to when Dulson was a lot like many organizations today, full of potential but lacking the insights needed to make quick, informed decisions about their pipeline. While a lot of things can contribute to the kinds of challenges Dulson was facing, in the end it really came down to three main areas of difficulty for them. Let's take a deeper dive into each one. Dulson has a diverse portfolio of technologies being developed by 4 talented product teams. The trouble was, these teams were located in separate departments and each did things a bit differently. There was no common development framework, taxonomy, or process, meaning the updates they provided to the leadership team may as well have been written in 4 different languages. At the leadership level, trying to make strategic decisions based on status updates from the 4 teams was challenging at best and next to impossible at worst. These siloed processes also meant that it was difficult to predict when a delay in one team's pipeline might impact another team's work. Decisions could be made about an individual product, but there was no connected view of the entire portfolio. In one instance, the transformational tech team learned too late that a key product they were relying on the software team to deliver had been down prioritized due to a budget shortfall, resulting in a 9-month delay in a product's release. The final pain point Dulson faced was a lack of connectedness between the organization's long-term vision and its stakeholders. Team leaders would make a case each year for how their group's offerings aligned with the company's strategic plan, but once funding was secured, the big picture was often forgotten. Team members had a hard time understanding how their work contributed to the company's strategy, leading to low morale and high turnover. Shareholders, partners, and customers all asked for more frequent communication about Dulson's pipeline, but collecting the data from 4 different teams and communicating it in customized ways to audiences with diverse priorities was inefficient and costly. Ava knew it was time for a transformation, and she saw road mapping as a vehicle to drive it. It wouldn't be easy to get such diverse groups of stakeholders into a new way of working, but not changing was too costly to tolerate. Ava turned to SharpCloud as a platform that would facilitate the creation and communication of Dulson's product roadmap, allowing teams, leadership, and other stakeholders to see real-time data on their entire portfolio and make better decisions. Ava launched Dulson's transformation with a road mapping workshop involving all 4 teams, as well as leadership and other key stakeholders. They agreed on a unified taxonomy and metrics by which to track their products, which allowed individual team stories to be created from a common template. Those teams that were already tracking their products in project management tools were able to easily set up data connectors, translating the data and instantly reflecting it in their stories. Let's head into SharpCloud now and see the results of Dulson's digital transformation. With team stories in place, the data from each is now rolled up in real time into a portfolio story containing each team's products and viewable by the executive team as well as each team's leadership. This high-level view and SharpCloud's relationships feature now allow decision makers to see how the individual products are connected to one another and where their decisions might have broader impact. Individual products in the roadmap can be opened and explored right in the midst of a conversation, without the need to sift through emails or server folders to find related resources. This means decisions can be made faster and with better information. Stakeholders can also see the data from these individual stories transformed into a number of different views. This timeline view, for instance, allows Dulson's leadership to see the full scope of their portfolio. Rather than having to recreate the view to examine various timescales, they can easily decide down to the week where they want to focus their attention. The metrics agreed upon at the road mapping workshop are now applied in multidimensional views like this one, where products can be plotted on axes like impact and stage, bordered by priority color, and even sized by a 4th metric like cost. Interactive headers and filters make it easy to zoom in on specific areas of interest. Viewing the products by a different set of attributes, such as impact and risk, is easily done with a quick update to the view settings. Interactive chart views like these offer further insights into the makeup of Dulson's portfolio, keeping all the rich contextual data right at the viewer's fingertips. Ava still needed a good way to discreetly share different aspects of the roadmap with diverse groups in Dulson's community, and SharpCloud's directories feature was perfect for this. Separate stories with the right amount and type of information about the roadmap can be presented to each stakeholder group, with the information always being up to date because each is connected to the team's working stories. The employee story includes a form where ideas for new products can be submitted, which has raised morale and given team members a greater stake in the company's success. Other employees can view what's been submitted and offer feedback via the commenting feature. Views like this one also help employees remember how their projects are contributing to the company's strategic objectives and encourages them to keep the work of the other teams in perspective throughout the development cycle. Ava was even able to create a custom-branded portal in the portfolio story that gives leadership quick and easy access to the views that are most important to them. It also brings new stakeholders up to speed on the road mapping initiative with embedded videos and even views into other business systems. Viewers can also play a SharpCloud presentation that guides them through the story and allows them to interact with the content along the way. Today, all 4 product teams take responsibility for ensuring their roadmaps are regularly reviewed, up to date, and aligned to the overall vision. The teams have realized significant time savings just from having all their data in one system, ready to present at any time. Dulson's leadership now has clear visibility of the interdependencies between their technology, product, and commercial release roadmaps. The ability to easily trace impact through all levels of the portfolio means decisions are more informed and in better alignment with strategic objectives. Where roadmaps change, as they inevitably do, the immediacy and clarity with which all teams are made aware means delays are significantly reduced. Thanks to the new way of working provided by SharpCloud, every product on Dulson's roadmap is clearly connected to their strategy and visible to the right people in the right way. Employees know at any given moment why what they're working on matters, and specifically how it's contributing to the company's overall goals. And perhaps the biggest win of all is that leadership is able to make better, more informed decisions. Thanks for taking the time to learn a bit about Dulson's story, and we hope you'll be in touch soon to let us know how we can help your organization simplify complex business decisions with SharpCloud.